Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead,
If you had listened to us...
like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Like a K-pop drama.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svanna still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right. Good question. The guards should have been able to handle the run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Ice Reach Coven. In fact, I'd wager my axe that it is.
And my axe. Lyris is just a Gimli in disguise, isn't she?
Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe you can turn up something that ties the murderer to the coven. I'll make sure the princess is all right. Svanna's taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sir, don't mind me. Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin? We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilgrave. And I saw them on the witches in Ice Reach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svarga to believe that and accept the danger he's in? Svargrim has every right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes. But he's the High King. He doesn't have the right to be stupid. Time to make Svargrim confront some hard truths. Come on, the sword name led the king upstairs. We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Get out of our way.
Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
Does Yoren get me be so weak that even his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies. I am not so easily duped, outsider.
So angry. Why is everyone so pissed off in this game?
Reed's witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you.
Oh. That's never not funny, milk drinker. And then you can combo milk drinker into milk thief. Like the Blizzard days, the good old Blizzard days.
Tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies. You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the Queen's murder. That would not go so well for you.
A stubborn, bull-headed man, isn't he?
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Nice ring. Wait, is there anything back here? Wait, what's this? At more tablet. Companion's Coronet is now available to scry. What the heck? Retopiing my life away? You know it. This is the fun part of making 3D models. Come on, Apple.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
My mood
I'm
makes
sorry,
sense.
Son. I would have saved her if I could.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty leaders Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing for my mother?
I was your mother's consort. No.
Threat?
This is actually deceiving.
And do you think this is why someone came into your palace and killed her?
Ice Rage Coven has come to Western Skyrim.
Did you tell my father?
Oh no.
Is he rallying the soldiers?
No.
Alerting the other hosts?
Being stupid. Being a petulant child in his room.
My father sees your results
Everywhere, even in his spicy
bits.
Oh my god. Are we back? I don't know if we're back. Does it even matter? The only thing that matters is the retopology here. So. Pretty cool menu music. Wait, why am I doing it from here? I should probably do it from up and then down. Just so. Yeah. Might have to restart entirely. Yeah. Do we do this? I think it'd be wise to have 4 quads in the front, right? I mean, 2 is gonna be too little. At the same time, I could use more in the back because it's actually curved and the front is flat, so maybe we do this instead. Yeah, okay. Internal error has occurred. Why? The heck? It's just like straight up not working then. Literally not working. It's broken forever. I'll never be able to play ESO ever again. Oh well, probably for the better. But probably for the best. Classic ESO. I mean, I'm still streaming, so like it shouldn't be my internet, right? If it was my internet, I would be offline all the time. But I'm not. So who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll just play some Exanima. What are you? Terraria? I don't know. I haven't played Space Marine 2 in a while. But like, we need like a game that we can just like alt tab out of. We'll probably just try ESO in a few minutes. See if it gets better. I'm gonna quit out of the launcher actually. Maybe that is why. I didn't fully quit out of the launcher. That could have been the reason. The ESO is like a Microsoft game, right? Don't like Microsoft, they own Bethesda. Do they also own ZeniMax? I'm not sure. But yeah, maybe they're vibe coding. Maybe they have a Copilot writing the server infrastructure now. Yeah, you never know. You never know. The vibe coding. You gotta get that AI and everything. Have you had your daily dose of AI, Zakaria? You know, like AI is good for the growing mind and body. If you don't get enough AI, your bones will be brittle and you'll have trouble focusing in school. It's true. I like to ask Copilot silly questions, and I also like to ask it for Elder Scrolls Online build advice. Just because I know it probably, I bet asking it for build advice, it uses so much resources to do that because there's so much info about Elder Scrolls Online builds out there. To like, you know, like when it's like calculating, they have to like search through all of that, figure out if there's anything that could be useful. It's just like a bunch of bullshit, bullshit clickbait, YouTube slop for builds. Yeah, that's why I like to use Copilot for. Oh look, it's good now. The vibe coding works, you know. Like 25% of the time it doesn't, but the other 75% of the time it kind of does. Take that, atheists. Checkmate, atheists. Checkmate, non-believers of Altman. Wait, where did everyone go? What the heck? I was talking to some people here, but now they're gone. Find a witness who saw the assassin. That's good to know. It's awfully loud. Oh, I might have volume up too high. That explains things. If the game's too loud, it might be the audio that's too high. What's my vampire at? Vampire stage 2. Who do we suck off? We find some beggar in the street somewhere. We'll suck them off. Can we grab this person without people noticing? Oh shit! Oh no! I'm a fugitive! We gotta hide. I want to leak that. Oh no. I'm wanted. 924 gold on my head because someone saw me. Just suck that dude off. We'll hide in here for a bit. Wait for my heat, my stars to go down. My GTA stars. Yeah. Hopefully they can't see through my stealth, right? Hopefully. Yeah, just suck them clean. Sucked his life essence out of him. That's what vampires do. They just drain you. Here. Like that? I guess that kind of works, right? Because it's relatively flat. No, we do need something here. We need at least like one loop in the middle there. Probably. Gotta watch my posture. Posture check. Posture and hydration check, Zakaria. Are you sitting upright? With your you gotta have your feet, the soles of your feet flat on the ground, and like your arms aligned with the armrest and the table. Back straight. We're all getting old. We're not getting any younger. Gotta take care of what we have. Until we get sucked off by vampires. Alright, we gotta do something here. Maybe we get rid of this now. No, let's not do that. Surely we gotta do something here. So we reduce it down to something like that. Also, we need more ponies here. What the heck? Maybe we do that. Hey, there we go. That works. Because then we can do this. And then we can do that. And we can do this. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You get daily dose of back and neck pain. You should. There's exercises for that. There's exercises for that. It's okay. Have you ever heard of the Kama Sutra? It's ancient Indian techniques for relieving yourself. It's kind of like calisthenics. But yeah, you can look it up. It's Kama Sutra. Kama Sutra techniques. $8:31. People still want to kill me. I don't know why. I've done nothing wrong. Look, the person I just sucked off, they're still alive. They respawned already. I've literally done nothing wrong. getting distracted by Discord. It lives up to its name, Discord. Sowers of chaos and destruction and discord. $785. I mean, I do have like some. I need to get rid of that, right? I could always go to the Imperial City. I'm now disreputable. Just like in real life. Getting kind of low poly in here though. Is there? Hold on. 2, 3, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's why again. Alright, I thought I was losing my mind there for a sec. And here we can. I just like added one more. Wait. Hmm. 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 We don't need more polys down there. If anything, we need like more polys in here. Because that doesn't look that great. It's pretty rough actually. You can just make it like a, what is it, 7? Yeah, 7 inches. Just leave that. Ideally it's even, but as long as it follows the surface, it should be fine. You added one more here. 600. It's the waiting game. I can just go to the Imperial City. I think I kind of want to just do that. Um, ugh. It's where all the criminals go. I belong here. This is my kind of environment. We could go see if there's like anyone around. See if there's like anyone we can gank. Usually there's no one down here. It can take like an hour to find anyone if you're lucky. It's not down here. You can also just like look for chests. Look for treasure chests down here. So you're gonna find the cunning scamp. I killed that scamp once. Got some good Talavara out of it. Usually aren't any treasure chests in here. What is the map overlay like? Okay. Rest. Someone's killed this boss recently. There's nothing in here either. Someone's been through here. Gotta be careful. By recently, it's probably a few minutes though, so we might not even run into them. But you never know. Because the boss's minions respawned already, so it's probably been like 3 minutes at least. Why do I hear combat music? Oh, there we go. There's someone on my team though, so. No, dude. Makes sense. I didn't participate in that one. But he probably killed the boss. Maybe. Unless there's someone else out here. Liking a bit. So just up there. What the heck? Why is he just standing there? I've never seen it before. But he's coming this way, so we should probably move. He's over there, we should go this way. Let's go this way. The way. Well, We can AFK in the middle. Once we're there. Get some more work done then. Usually you'll have some people come in and out of the central room looking to kill the boss there. Someone's been through down here. There's usually more mobs. Secundus let us smoke. Wait, you can see me? What the fuck? That's weird. Huh. There's... See if there's any more. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Yeah, someone has been through here. There should be more mobs down here, but there aren't. There's actually some activity in the sewers today. Interesting. Oh, look at that ping though, 535. Oh, there's corpses. I wonder who's been through here. It's one corpse. What the heck? Is there like another Nightblade around here? Maybe? That's like so sus. What the heck? I kind of want to go back to that room, see if what's going on. It's dead, just like one dead body down. What the heck? I guess they went that way then, when it came. Maybe I just missed them or something. Yeah, this is the main room. We'll just stealth here for a bit. If we hear any fighting, be a good sign of things. Check out the Aldmiri Dominion. See if anyone's been down here. It looked like it. Not promising so far. So we can keep an eye out for chests. I killed a dude here in here that dropped 4,000 Telvar last time. That was a pretty big haul. Let's see, there's usually a chest in here. Let's see, it's stealth with that. Boss is still alive. There's usually like one or two chests down this way. Yeah, there's one. There's another. Be quick and quiet. Gonna have lunch. Alright, have a good lunch, Zakaria. Yeah, stealth here for a bit. And finish at the lakes. with the door open or something. Hmm. Just hearing things. Just hearing things. There's no one down here. See if the boss is still alive. Looks like it, yeah. Yeah. I can probably solo the boss. I just haven't tried. Oh, fuck. That was a bit close. We'll wait for him to pass. That blue circle that's around this dude can detect invisibility. So it's actually kind of sketch. He'd just be sitting here. But I'd memorize his patrol route. He goes that way, he doesn't go this way. So, good. I don't know if anyone's gonna be down here, to be honest. Oh, there's a chest though. What do I always do with the chest? Hmm. Outside. Man, it's so dead in this branch. At least in like Ebonheart Pact, there's one dude. Nothing here. There's nothing here. We can fight these guys. Let's blow them up. Fuck you. Definitely no one heard that. Yeah, that's worth doing. Decent amount of gold, Telfar. Check on this boss, if there's anything going on in here. Doubt it though. Have I ever been down here before? I haven't, right? What is over here? Is that dude supposed to come alive? Guess so. Well, I don't think I can take on this guy. This build isn't meant for soloing bosses. It's meant for soloing, meant for one-shotting players, not PvE. Unfortunately. Jeez, I don't think there's anyone down here. I'll keep looking though. We could go upstairs and see if there's anything. There's usually something going on upstairs. There's like almost always something going on up there. But usually the players that are upstairs, they're kind of like godlike PvP machines. And they have 30 to 50k health. That would just be impossible for me to burst. And they're running in groups too, so it's even more crazy. I think I might start heading towards the God, what's it called? I always forget their name. The other faction. We'll go hit up the other faction after this. It's a heavy sack. That's it. I have to kill this group here first. Wait, why do I hear combat music? What? I hear combat music. Someone's fighting something nearby. Over in this room. Nothing over here. Huh. Weird. Okay, we'll take care of these guys real fast. Chest over there. Oh, hey. I need that. Oh my god. Yay! Oh my god. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. We got the cunning scamp. Wait, is this boss dead? No, he's still there. It's annoying how like short range the load in is. You can't even see across the entire room. It's a bit dangerous standing here back next to the ladder. Um, let's just head out of here. I don't think there's anything. There's no no activity down at the Aldmeri Dominion branch. Let's actually just head back to base. And get some more work done. Bank in our Telfar. That cunning scamp though, he usually drops a bag, right? And this has 3,000, like 2,850 Telvar, which is pretty insane. So just like going around solo picking up chests and looking for the scamp is actually not that bad. They're like a... We need to sell some stuff. Oh, no, this way. Sell over junk. We'll head back to normal Imperial City. Get some work done. That was a pretty good run, actually. We didn't encounter anyone, but I did get a decent chunk of Telvar. You could, but it's really good for, but it's like asymmetrical too. This is also asymmetrical. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Hold on a bit. Just a fake weird. There's like a patch of metallic sheen. Okay. Let's see what our bounty looks like now if we head out. But we still have like 500 gold bounty. We are in the clear. We don't have a bounty anymore. This guy's 33 champion points. That's easy. What is he doing? Is he scrying? He's scrying, isn't he? That's funny. Or not. Wait, what is it called? Is it? Yeah, he's scrying for antiquities.
My wife, she is like ice. So cold, so pale. All the warmth sucked out of her.
She got sucked? Dude, that sucks.
There was a commotion at the palace. Everyone was heading that way. Except one man. No, not a man. He wore an eye patch, but his face was bestial. He dragged her along like a bone between a dog's teeth. Then he tossed her aside, pale as snow. He was fast, so fast, ran toward the Hall of the Dead. He never even looked back at what he had done.
Have fun lurking. Absolutely plasmatic. Hey Barthanel, how's it going? I am now upstanding. I'm an upstanding citizen of Tamriel. Now what? Find the witness at the Hall of the Dead. Over there. Two dead people.
Will you pray with me for these poor souls, cut down and bound for the Hall of the Dead much too soon?
Frey.
It was a monster, a vampire. I have seen such creatures before,
Vampire.
but this one wore an eye patch.
Oh, that's
Moved like a
vampire.
shadow and took sustenance from these poor souls. I called upon Arkay's grace, and the vampire fled before his sacred presence.
Oh. Oh.
Toward the main gate, I prayed the guard finished off the depraved creature before it took another innocent life.
Go to the main gates. It's over here, right?
You again? Didn't I warn you about putting your nose where it doesn't belong?
It wouldn't be funny if this guy was a vampire.
A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever it was tore out Zenobia's throat and fled through the gate before I could stop him. What do you know about all this? And why is it any of your business?
Man, we kind of do need to like skip this over. It's just not enough polys. 2 is just not enough. Should have followed my instincts earlier. Oh well.
The Queen's dead? What about the High King? He'll have my head for letting the assassin slip away.
Follow the polys in the world. I'll just get AI to do it. Probably knows how to do pretty good retopology, right, guys? It's been a few years. I bet like AI retopology tools are. I bet everyone's using them now. And just press one button, it'll generate you a game-ready asset. That's how it works. That's how it works these days. I'm just going at it the boomer way. I'm a traditional. I'm too traditional for all of that. Yeah, poly count doesn't matter anymore. If you just like, what, you just use nanite. If you just like put nanite on your characters, like, there we go. You don't need to optimize. Just use nanite and the AI and Lumen. And then get like DLSS 5. That's how you make a game these days. There's a guy at Royal Skies who did Blender video asking his a bunch of other models to do Retopo training. Like, no, AI gets to do like the fun jobs. They get to do their creative stuff. We humans have to do the boring stuff like Retopo. That's our job now. We just that's probably how it works in like those Indian sweatshops that outsource to AAA. They probably do use AI to generate the high poly, and they clean it up after. I'm almost certain I've seen like a job offer like that on LinkedIn. There's like a requirement that said know how to use AI to generate a high poly base and then clean it up after. I'm like, ooh. Ew. That sounds like a fun job. Sign me up. My body is ready for the AI. Imagine if you had like an AI job and you also lived in an AI house. Like the AI house, that'd be like Meta or something, right? You'd live in like a Meta, you'd live in a Facebook house, AI Meta house. You'd work at like an AI company making training data for AI models to make 3D with, and you'd have your wife would be Grok. It would be like that Grok girlfriend thing. Annie, that's her name. Yeah, you'd have Annie as your wife, and then God, what else can we? What other AI thing can we add to our lives? Is it like just hear me out for a sec. Like, is it possible to have an entire lifestyle that is purely AI? Like nothing is real. It's all AI. You probably wear like goggles all the time, right? You'd wear VR goggles or something like that, right? And I guess that kind of just leaves the issue of food, because right now you can't really generate food with AI, right? It still has to be like real food, because we're inferior to our robot overlords and still require material sustenance. Yeah, what do we do about food? How are we gonna use AI to generate food? That's a tricky one there. Like, you can't 3D print. Well, I guess you probably could, right? People can 3D print. Okay, so people can actually 3D print metal. I'm sure there's like a 3D printer out there for food now, right? It'd just be like crab sticks or something. It'd be like some highly processed hot dog, crab stick. It'd be like the vegan sausages, yeah. We'll have like 3D printed vegan sausages. That's what we'll eat. And yeah. So we have like the basic needs, right? The basic needs, food, water, shelter, sleep, I guess like a meaningful relationships. That one's easy. We can replace meaningful relationships with, like, we got Claude, we got Copilot, we got all those off-brand AI, uncensored off-brand AI that you can just like you can just like talk to them and they'll talk back to you. Yeah, exactly. But the future is now, guys. It might not be the brightest future, but hey, it's something. It's definitely one of the futures of all time. And we can use instead of Wikipedia, which is like curated by filthy humans, by filthy mortals, right? We can use like the Grok Encyclopedia, which is carefully curated to inform us of important political going-ons. Yes. So, in theory, it's basically possible to live a fully AI life. Really, the hardest part is just like the food and the shelter part. But like, people can make do without those for at least a bit, right? You don't actually need food or shelter. You can survive without those two for a couple days. And then we just get a new human to replace you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Barthena. There's no downsides. Like a real relationship is tricky. Like you gotta deal with like a person that sometimes might not always be in the best of moods, right? Whereas an AI partner, they'll always be there for you. This is the future we've all been dreaming about.
You think with the High King really? But I'm a loyal subject. No more talk. I need to get Zenolia off the street.
This is Spargrim's fault. He should have heeded us from the start. Damn Spargrim and his distrust of Yoren. How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him? Forget that for now. Tell me about the assassin. Did anyone get a good look at the murderer?
Excuse me.
That would explain the assassin's swiftness and ability to escape so easily. We knew the Ice Reach Coven had vampires on their side, but using them so blatantly. Anything else to report? Well then, time to fight fire with fire. They've got evil vampires, and we've got a friendly one. Let's find out exactly what your friend Fen knows about vampire clans in the area. Where did you tell me Fen was going again? Right, to research the ritual. Go find and see what you can learn. I'll stay with Svala. Bring her up to speed on everything we've uncovered. We're going to need her to get the High King to trust us. And I'm calling him Fen. It's simpler.
had the torso. Gotta do the bit there. The arms too, I guess. Let's go put these in a folder. Arms. Making good progress, right down to the thighs. And then we just have the lower legs too, and the elbows and kneecaps. I need to figure this out actually. Like, I'm pretty sure on the bronze automatons, I've retopoed the plates individually. So when they animate, I can add in some constraints here and there and make it look a bit more interesting. Like, the plates would actually slide over each other a bit around the major joints. So I don't know. Maybe I should do these as one solid object and then figure out which one looks best and which one is more practical for my applications. Are incels actually bulletproofing themselves for the near future? uh, hmm. Are they? Are incels still a thing? It's been a while since I guess they are still a thing. Okay. Like, you don't really have to be like an incel. You just like marry the woman you like and you'll never have sex ever again. It's that easy. You don't have to like, you don't have to be an incel. That happens naturally over time. There's plenty of natural ways to be an incel. You don't actually have to be like, you don't have to like tell yourself that you're an incel. Usually that just happens to you. It's a lot of work at adopting a personality. Just wait for the personality to come to you, and you'll do just fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, torso. It's the torso. We can get the end cap for these circles off the torso. Yeah, here we go. Let's grab these, right? Should be the same geometry or similar enough. That one. Oh, autosave. Talk to Fenorian. That sounds like an elvish name. Fenorian. Fenorian, the Phi-Felf.
Up for another challenge?
For another challenge. I should probably do the battleground stuff. Well, I've done so much PvP. I should probably explore the PvE areas of the game. I never really do PvE. But look how big this. We're in Skyrim right now. Like, there's no need to play the old Skyrim when you have the new Skyrim. Out with the old, in with the new. Where am I going? I have to go to like the dolmen down there. Right there. I just need to like swim. Oh my god, I almost died from falling. Whee! Got the Nirnroot. That's how you know it's Skyrim. There's Nirnroot everywhere. Look at these guys. Very edgy pair. I'd fit right in with them. Look at this. It's the trio of edgy edge walkers who walk the edge. I'm gonna pretend I'm like one of his assistants. I'm just gonna follow this guy around randomly. Is he even down here? I don't know if he realizes that his followers has multiplied by 2. Yeah, look how edgy we look. We're so edgy. Oh my god. The Goths have invaded Skyrim. Alright, let's go check out. Enough of that. We got a Fenorian to talk to. Ah, yes, it's the Breton vampire. Although he has pointy ears. Does vampirism give you pointy ears? I don't know about that.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere, my friend. You must be freezing. Warm yourself about
And sparkly skin.
your audience with the high queen. A bold move.
Keep on tapping the wrong thing.
Old Njolin and I have been comparing notes, and we've made some progress studying the Harrowstorm ritual.
Oops.
What happened to your large friend with the axe, by the way?
Large friend. Imagine calling a woman your large friend. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Interesting. These don't really match up at all. But that's fine, I guess. Make a do. Make do. We'll make some doo-doo. That's what we'll do. I'm too young for Ultima Online. How old are you, Barthena? I always figured like you're younger than me, right? Ultima Online is like it's like Gen X MMO. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Okay. Damn, I'm like 10 years. I'm 10 years your senior. Wow, I'm old. Fuck. I remember when I was 23. Back in those days, when it was still hard to find fresh water. When Draco Liches ruled the skies. You youngsters have it so much easier these days. What with AI and Trump and Grok and all the fun doodads you can play with. Keep forgetting the smooth function is a thing. Grok make fun of Zethros from the intro. Grok isn't here. Grok is dead. I killed Grok. Grok's lifeless body is floating in a ditch somewhere. I sucked Grok off with my character.
We knew that vampires were working with the Coven. And old Mjolnir and I can say with certainty that the feral Hero Fiends are byproducts of Hero Storms. You think the assassin is one of the vampires in league with the Coven?
Let's see, what do we do here? Do that? Yeah, I guess so. I guess we do that. Let's get rid of the milk right there. I suppose we can probably actually do that and then just split down one. Yeah, do that instead. You don't need food anymore, guys. You can just generate images of food, and if you look at it, you'll feel full. That sounds like some kind of what I just said there sounds like some sort of like Soviet collapse kind of thing, you know? or like the Great Leap Forward, where like millions upon millions of people died because of really stupid decisions. You don't need food. You can just generate images of it and look at it, and you'll feel full after that. You just trust in the system. You trust in. Take trust in AI to lead the charge into the new future. Everything will just be fine if you just obey us. You just gotta sacrifice a bit for a country, and the future will be bright. Right, guys? Legitimately how like millions of people died. Maybe we do 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2 or 1? Probably maybe like 1. 1, but then we scoot it down a bit. Like so. Oh, maybe we do need 2.
An eye patch? That's uncommon. And this insignia, I've seen it before. It's the same as the symbol that decorates the urns smuggled out of Bankurai. If it belongs to a vampire bloodline, I'm not familiar with it. I suggest you ask Mjolnir.
Why would a vampire need an eye patch? Like, can't vampires just regenerate limbs? Isn't that like a thing? If you drink enough blood, then you just start regenerating body parts through the power of blood. Blood!
Local wisdom dictates that only the very brave or the very foolish seek the counsel of vampires and old crones. Which are you, I wonder? Well, out with it. What can old Mjolnir do for you?
Oh.
A grim talisman. It
Ugh.
is an enchantment of some kind, though the symbol upon it holds no significance that I'm aware of. I can help find the owner of this medallion, but I need some specific items to cast such a divination. Bring me the bones of a wolf and a deathbell plant pulled up by its roots. I need the plant alive. The wolf, not so much. With those ingredients, I can conjure a divination that will lead you directly to the last person to wear this medallion.
So this ritual isn't very vegan if we have to kill a wolf. I don't know if I'm on board with that. See guys, I'm actually a vegetarian. I'm a vegan vampire. Like killing a wolf to get their bone is against my ideals, against my morals and beliefs. I think we should all be able to have. We should be able to coexist with nature, and not destroy it. So maybe I shouldn't do this quest after all. I might just abandon it here. Awful lot of polys for such a small. Well, I guess it's fine. How much is this anyway? This is 14 edges. Do we really need 14 edges? I feel like this should be like a 12 or something. If I turn this into a 12, I turn the torso into a 12 too, though. Do it. Let's just do it. We have the technology. We have the power. Thanks to Seneca's scripts. I bet there's like no one who knows what Seneca's scripts are anymore. The function there to turn edge loops into perfect circles it's a custom script by someone named Seneca. I don't even know if you can find the scripts online anymore, because no one uses Modo, but there we go. It's got email. And it's like LinkedIn saying, oh, you got a lot of views on your last posts. No. Someone wants to connect with me on LinkedIn. That's crazy. Imagine wanting to connect with me on a social platform. That's like career suicide. Literal career suicide. Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it, Barthenel. It's nothing you gotta worry about. It's all good. It's all good.
spell grows throughout the bog. You should have no trouble acquiring it. Wolves are plentiful in the wilderness around Mordor as well, but be cautious. Many seem afflicted by a strange curse. I would hate for you to run afoul of it.
Yeah, that's better. 14 was just too high. Too many polys.
An icy rime clings to the wolves, sapping the heat and life from their bodies until only a frigid, shambling corpse remains. You are safe from them here, but be mindful out in the wild.
Undead wolves out there. White Walker wolves. Terrifying. Alright, we need to get a wolf bone. Eye of Newt. And I don't know. An otter's penis. Probably. Two bears. Convenient how there's two bears right where the death bell is. I like how convenient that is. Alright, we got the death bell. Wolf bones. Is that it? Just 2 ingredients? This is a 2-ingredient soup that you can make at home. In one pot. This is a 1-pot, 2-ingredient dish that every college student should know how to make. Death bell and wolf bone. Look at that boar. That's a big boar. I've only seen boars that big in America. You'd see them at Walmart. Oh, some more nerd root. Hey, look at that. Look at that nerd root. Looks like a dandelion weed.
Welcome back. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me about the reagents I requested.
Ooh. Go. Ooh. Do we do 1 or 2? 1 might actually be enough. I think, yeah, let's just roll with 1. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see here. We have the torso, and then we have like this stuff in front of it. Where is it? The ref leg sheath. Have that there. Maybe we do need 2. Because these are gonna stretch and animate these connections. So let's go give it another. We'll give it another one. Okay. Just fill up this, and it'll be a complete mesh. Where do we want the UV line to go? Probably down here. And once that unravels, we just unwrap it like a tube. Might have to section off these though. But if that is where the UV line's gonna be, we'll go ahead and split it down this way. Something like that.
Good, good. Divinations can be fickle. The longer we delay, the colder the trail grows. Let's see if we can catch the scent of your prey.
Alright, where's that soup?
Hear me. We
Come on,
see
Granny.
your blessing in our hunt. Lead us to our elusive quarry.
Mmm. Got some wolf bone soup with death berries in it.
Mother Wolf smiles upon you. She has seen fit to join your pack and aid you in your hunt. Mother Wolf has the scent and will lead you to your quarry. I have enchanted the medallion with a divination spell inextricably linked to its owner. Hold it to your nose and breathe deeply. It will guide you along this trail.
A bit funky. I don't know about this kind of geometry. Could be better at that. And that's the same thing, right? Is that the same as I had before? No. It kind of looks like it. Oh, whatever. It just doesn't matter. As long as I have this area filled up. Really, that's all that matters. Mm. 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 The furry suit. It's what furries drink for gains. Man, I bet furries love ESO. It's one of the only MMOs where you can like transform into a a mammal. I know humans are mammals, but they aren't like the furry kind of mammal. You can become a werewolf in this game. God, I bet there's so many furries in this game. Do we have enough pollens? There. One there. Another there. I wonder if we can scare this on here. I don't know if we actually need that loot there. Yeah, not really, huh? Not really.
Mother Wolf will guide you along the way, but you must still complete the hunt and find him. If the assassin eludes you, Use the medallion to recover his trail. The wolf is relentless in her pursuit. The question is, will you be like the wolf?
Be a furry? If that's what it takes. That's what it takes to find this vampire. I may have to unleash my inner beast. I'll have to raise my snout, my muzzle to the moon, and go, oh woo! And that's how I'll find the vampire. Use the enchanted medallion. Does this turn me into a furry? Do I get to turn into a furry? Let's see. It's probably a quest item, yeah. Here we go. Awoo! Awoo! I have to go west. Wait, do I have to talk to them or follow the light? What the heck?
What an interesting use of primitive magic. That was clearly your vampire assassin. He even wore an eye patch. It looked like he was at a small camp. And you saw that ball of magicka? It went to the west. That must be where you'll find the camp.
I'll channel my inner Maldavius fig tree.
Didn't I tell you? The clever woman's magic can be quite exciting. Not my usual process of investigation, but effective just the same. I'll leave old Mjolnir to continue our research and follow after you. I want to see how the divination plays out.
And this topology seems so shit. Surely we can do better than that, right? Come on. Right? Right? I don't know, can we? Right, you do not. Do, you must. Wise words from Master Yoda. I channel my inner Jedi training. There is no try, there is only do. Good enough, I guess. Good enough. It looks a bit weird because the FBX normals are fucked. Let's delete the map. There we go. I don't know why it generates it auto generates bad FBX normals when I do retopology, which is no. Like, why does it do that? I don't have enough technical knowledge to understand why that's the case. And if it even matters. It's just one of those quirks of 3D modeling software that you'll never know unless you're the engineer who programmed it in. And even they probably don't know because it's been such a long time since they finally downloaded it. I don't remember that. I don't know how that happened. That was 20 years ago. Well, this is... I guess this is done-ish? Not really seeing what else I need to do here. We do have to copy these over, back to the torso. Just like this row here, and see which... Because we reduced it down from 14 to 12. I want to do the same thing on the torso here. Maybe let's not copy it over. Where's the torso high poly? Oh, which we don't have. We'll just have to load it in. We'll save this first. We go this way, yeah, I think. Maybe we should quick slot this. Oh, I can't use it anymore? We just go to the map marker. An assassin's camp? Doesn't look like it. Traveler's backpack. And a dead person here. Can't take their stuff though.
He must have been desperate to feed while trying to escape.
Whoa. Channeling the inner beast. Oh. I probably shouldn't do that. My dogs are gonna get crazy if I do that. Chocho's gonna lose his shit. Look, my ancestors are calling me. I heard that. He's gonna start barking at midnight. 12 midnight. Whoa, what the? Oh, that's a dolmen, isn't it? Ah, boogers. Nothing like having boogers on stream. Boogers on stream builds character. There's a cave over here somewhere. Carefully go down and not break my legs. It's a bear. A bear! There's a bear over there. open. Are we back? Looks like we're back. That wasn't too bad of a disconnect, but I did get logged out. Which one had the torso open? Torso ref. Okay. Open this. Yeah, let's start back. Okay, we're back. We are back. We load up. Okay. We only need like, if I can select this. It's so slow. We only need like this section of mesh here. Oh my god, it's so slow selecting everything. Let's copy this. I will place it over here somewhere. Your ref. Temporary torso ref for the holes that we turned from 14 to 12. Alright. We'll close this down. Where is it? Where is it? This? Yes. It's that. Get rid of these two up here. Oh. Yeah, maybe one up here and then one over here. Keep things even. Because we do want more geometry on this side. The curve. Oh, it's a camel. Whoa. Pretty crazy. Wow, there's like 3 people. Into the cave we go. The spooky cave.
Yes, this is definitely the place in the vision. I'll slip past and scout ahead.
My loot. I get the loot. Not your loot, it's my loot. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Where do we go? The bag here. Backpack. Go this way. It's gonna go off in a random direction. And hopefully, with Skyrim cave logic. Wow, where is this? Interesting. What the heck? Wait, what is that? That's like a magical harp thing. What the? Lily tongue? What? What is that? Museum piece. Exquisite harp of Altmer design. Bring this to the Bard's College in Solitude. Okay. Wait, I've been here. How did I come here and grab this and not see the harp? That's so weird. I've been here before to pick up the Sky Shard, I guess. Go deeper into the secluded hideaway. Not as if this cave was secluded enough.
I'll deal with you next time, you fat.
What are they doing? Are they having fun or something? These pieces of paper are very glowy.
Once again, I prove that I'm a scholar, not a warrior. I don't think he expected another vampire, though. I found the cap. Thought it was deserted, but the assassin must have been hiding in the shadows. He got the drop on me.
And this one, probably the same thing, yeah. Yeah, get rid of this here. There's something can be gotten rid of here, probably. So I'll go this way. It looks pretty good already, but I'll fine-tune it a little bit more. I think that's good. Let's go. 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 Let's go Gonna add triangles. It's just, this area is just a little bit too complex. I probably could figure out how to make it all quads, but I just don't know if it's actually worth doing in this location anyway. Same here. Okay. I'll have to delete half and synchronize here in welt. Alright. Hey, Odon. Imagine if it was all end guns. That would be interesting. I mean, technically, end guns aren't actually a bad thing either. But they only really work on like flat surfaces and for like hard surface. Like if you're building a gun, there's a lot of like very flat sections that terminate in complex shapes. End guns can actually be useful for that. What was I doing? Yeah. Cool. Nice seeing you around, Odon. Question. We have the torso, we have the helmet, we have the arms. Oh yeah, it's working on the legs. Okay. Yeah, alright, so the leg sockets are good. The legs themselves are good. We have the arms, we have the head. Mirror and weld this now, I think. Wait. There we go. I'll do the leg sheath. Or maybe we do the lower leg first. We'll do the lower leg and then we'll do the leg sheath and then, yeah, all the smaller bits next. Should we name this as leg upper? You don't know what software renders end guns properly? I haven't even considered that. I'm not really much of a renderer. I don't really render things. Although I probably should. We can do the tubes pretty quick, actually.
It had more to do with your arrival than anything I
Let's
did.
export those.
Luckily, he left behind his belongings when he departed. I saw a map and some documents over there.
What's the inside there? Oh, white. What? Oh well, whatever. Reconstruct septic. We cannot. Let's loop these off, maybe, and then reconstruct. Oh, maybe. Maybe it's not possible. Unable to reconstruct lower subdiv. What do we do? What do we do? A bit annoying. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Why can't we reconstruct septic? That doesn't make any sense at all. There's no triangles here. It's perfectly fine geometry. Well, I guess I'll just retopo the normal way, I guess. It's a bit annoying, but when life gives you legs, upper tubes, without subdivision, you just gotta retopo the old-fashioned way. I believe we skip every other, so it's like that or so. And how many edges? 10? This one's, yeah, they're all 10, I think. Yeah, okay. So you keep a duplicate of low poly. I mean, I can probably find the low poly if I revert to an older save, or just like load an older save. But I can't really be bothered. The sides, I think, I've been having to like manually retopo a bit of this anyway, just because it didn't really match once I lowered the subdiv as well as I hoped. We follow the map. Oh wait, what? Did I just go the wrong way? I feel like I went the wrong way. I feel like I should have jumped off that. Examine the map, examine the orders. So much stuff I have to examine. Oh no, I think I went the wrong way. I think I should examine stuff before I jump down. I have to go all the way around again. Oh jeez, okay. Assassin's letter, examine. Examined! Examine. What is that? Jewelry box. Garbage in it. Who would put garbage in a jewelry box? That's such a debate. Is that it? Surely there's like, oh, here, crude map. That's not that crude. That's actually a pretty good drawing of a abandoned mine. Right? Talk to Fenorian. She's outside. This way? We can probably just drop down. Or maybe well, let's go this way. We haven't gone the other way yet. Yeah, we can go this way, right? Through all the cobwebs. Nothing like cobwebs in your mouth. Spiders. Falmer. We got the Falmer in. Is there any treasure here? There's a jewelry box. I bet there's more garbage in there, but we can check. Check it out. Ew. We got some garbage. Nice. I love garbage. What is this? Something glowing. A letter. Charis chant. Click, click, clack. A Charis is about to attack. Click, click, clack. Oh no. Clack, clack, click. I hope it kills me real quick. Click, click, clack. It charges out of the black. Clack, clack, click. I wish I had a bigger stick. Click, click, clack. And now I'm the bug's next snack. Ah. How do we get out of here? Charis Reaper. That's a big Charis. I'll just sneak past it. I'm so lost. How do we actually get out? I'm just gonna randomly walk around in here until I get out. It's probably this way, right? Whoa, that's a mother Charis. What the heck? How would that be? There we go. Whoa! Got another adventure done. No. Click, click, clack. Clack, clack, click. Click, clack, click. Clack, click, click. If these are a little bit uneven, we'll just run the circle script again and hit it with the smooth. This game reminds you of Enshrouded. It's Elder Scrolls Online. So Enshrouded is kind of based off of Skyrim, right? It's like people say that it's a bit like Skyrim. And it just so happens that I am in Western Skyrim in Elder Scrolls Online. Wait, I have to go back in there? The fuck? Ugh! Oh no, Fenorian is the vampire! Oh my god. I ran past him after I inspected the stuff. Man, I hate these quests. These are like worse than Elden Ring quests. They have to like you talk to an NPC multiple times. It's like that. Wait, how do I get back to Fenorian? How to get back to Fenorian? Like up there. Wait. Go this way, I think, right? It's probably this way. This looks familiar. We go down and then we go up and then we go around. Go this way. What is that? Charis Reaper. I thought that was another Charis boss. God damn it, Fenorian.
Let me take a look at what you found. The letters are both addressed to the vampire assassin. Hentark Korb.
It's quest
That's an unusual title. This one gives the order to assassinate the queen. Though the language is guarded. The other talks about minors and a final ritual. Very ominous.
Actually, we can't do that. Very ominous indeed.
It looks like a map to a mine in Carthald. It could be the one mentioned in the letter. If that's the target of another Harrowstone ritual, we need to stop it. Head south to the mine. I'll get word to Lyris and have him meet you there.
Dude's just chilling in here, waiting for me to talk to him.
Particular habits aside, one of us needs to find the assassin, and the other needs to alert Lyris Titanborn. I can handle the latter. Besides, I have no intention entering Solitude. A courier should have no trouble picking Lyris out of a crowd.
Don't you guys have phones? If they had phones, they could alert Lyris. And he would come with me, go find the assassin. But no, he has to, like, put time aside to talk to Lyris. And like, find her in person and talk to her with his mouth. Instead of just texting, Lyris, we found the vampire. You good? This game would be so much easier if they had phones. They should just add cell phones to Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, now we can go out. We can finally get out of this place. I think, hopefully. Been in here so long the mobs respawned. Is that Marvelous on your bar? It may be. It might actually be Marvelous on my bar. But did you find the furry porn? I bet you didn't spot the furry porn on my taskbar. That's because I have it buried under folders. Folders upon folders. What would be the in-universe equivalent of a phone, a Palantir? It'd probably be like an actual phone. Like, there's Dwemer. It would be like a Dwemer tech phone, right? The Dwemer probably managed to make some sort of phones. And also the Mages Guild can just do like astral projection or something, and talk to people, like Star Wars style, the hologram. They already have all this in game, but they just choose not to use it when it's narratively convenient. I had a torso. It's messing me up a bit. My arms feeling that. There we go. Go over here. We ride to Rohan at the first dawn of light. Here. Dr. Lyris Titanborn.
As evil lairs go, I'm not impressed.
I'll take that as a good sign.
We think this old mine is where our assassin fled to. Good a place as any to bury him.
We're gonna find the assassin. But joke's on them. I am the assassin. I've been the vampire assassin this whole time.
Assassin to his hideout in Chillwind Depths. He got away, but left behind evidence that the Coven's planning another Harrow Storm in this mine, and we're going to wreck those plans. I miss anything?
Yes, every Western and fantasy film I've watched, we've all been lied to. They have phones off screen. Yeah, exactly. It's true. They don't use their phones because it builds suspense when they don't. It's like, oh, we have to go talk to people in person. We have to travel somewhere. Like with phones, everything is just too convenient. There's no more danger and suspense in the world anymore.
Good. Less chance of them scurrying away if they think they have the advantage. I'm tired of chasing these rats through the shadows. Are you ready to end this?
We're ready to end this. Let's end this assassin.
These tunnels better be dug on the large size.
This build is actually a counter-assassin build in PvP. I'm wearing sentries set. I'm wearing sentries so I can see other Nightblades when they go invisible. And I one-shot them when they're invisible. When they think they're safe. When they think no one can see them because they have invisibility on, I just snipe them. Headshot, boom. 420, no scope. Ooh, fuck, there's rocks. Rocks fell and everyone died. Wow, look at this place. Look how deep that is. I bet if I fell down here, I'd probably die. But there's water down there. So I fell and I was lucky. I landed in the water. I do like the environmental building in this game.
Careful. The structure doesn't appear to be completely stable.
Maybe we go this way. Dude.
Relax. It'll take you more than rigging these structures to take down Lyra's Titanborn.
Actually, I was more concerned for my own well-being. But if you insist.
Am I detected? Detected by what? Are there sharks in here, you think? Like, there's like subterranean sharks? Probably, right? You'd expect there to be like some massive beast in there somewhere, lurking in the darkness. The moth. It's a moth, random moth in this tunnel. Look at these crystals. Whoa. Whoa. Can we see? Oh, there we go. There we have it. You have Orbs Cracks. Orbs Cracks brush. Every time there's crystals, you'll see Orbs Cracks brush. I'll show you what I mean. Go here. Append. I don't know. Sphere. Dynamesh this. Right. Oh wait, let's divide it. And then we have orbs. So orbs brushes, they're very popular among artists. And I can instantly spot them. They're basically like these very handy slash marks and stuff that you'll notice everywhere in games if you just like pay attention. But yeah, there's some there. That right there is probably made by what? Like orb cracks, probably. Something like this. A bit bright. Yeah. Surely they used orbs brushes.
I think there's a cabinet behind.
Whoa, what the fuck? Look how big this place is.
It's just like the old legends.
We're in Blackreach.
Blackreach.
Oh my god.
Blackreach. So the
It's like Elden Ring, it just keeps going.
But why is there a town down here?
Why is there a town down here? Why not? This place is sick. I put a town down here. If I were a game developer, which I am. Alright, let's get some more work done. Or we get too lost in the bowels of Blackreach. I really like Blackreach in Skyrim. Like, Blackreach was one of my favorite zones. I don't know why people don't like Blackreach. I've heard like people don't really like Blackreach for some reason, but I like it a lot. Oh, this game is massive. I'll bring up the map. So we're in Blackreach, which is this massive cavernous system, but we're also in Western Skyrim, which is already a huge overland area. But this is just one portion. It's like the underground portion of this area. And there's also the entire continent. So we're up here in this area. And like each one of these sections is a massive plot of land. I've kind of explored most of it. There's these two areas that I don't have the DLC for. I didn't buy them yet. And then you have like the outer world areas like Apocryphia, Cold Harbor. You have like all these other zones that are not attached to the worlds. So I don't have the Deadlands expansion yet either. You missed it. ZBrush tool tutorial. I mean, maybe they didn't use orbs, but if you're doing crystals and stuff and like rocks, orbs is a nice free brush pack to have. You can probably look it up online. It's surely hosted somewhere still. And once you see those cracks, you'll see them everywhere. It's like the Wilhelm scream of rock sculpting. Alright, let's even these out. Because this is very messy. There we go. It's just like magic. You make a whole YouTube tutorial series that you may have found your calling. No, there's enough 3D tutorial people out there. I'm not gonna be another 3D tutorial dude, guy, person. They say if you can't make something, be a teacher. Well, I can make stuff. So I'm gonna make stuff. I'm not gonna be a teacher. There's plenty of that stuff out there already. You'd be the guy that stops mid-game. Man, I really wish I didn't have to do these. Where is... Like, that took so long. What the hell? At least it felt like it took very long. Maybe not, like that... How come I can't reconstruct such buildings? That's so weird. That's so weird and unfortunate. Well, whatever. No use crying over spilt polygons. Do this. Lesson learned. Next time, don't merge pipes together. And if you do, don't delete segments off of them. That's probably what happened. I deleted some segments, and because of that, the low poly isn't the same anymore, so I can't reconstruct something. Or it's off by like a... Maybe it might be like a... It might be an odd number of poly loops. Wow, this music is something. Can we not just... This is a side quest, I don't need to do this. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to these dudes. I'm running away from the quest. Iris?
This is impressive. And that's coming from someone who's been to Oblivion and back. I can't believe there's someone living down here. but at least it gives us a place to start looking.
That's how you get ahead in life, Barthano. To get ahead in life, you gotta push other people down. You gotta bring them down to a manageable level, and then you destroy them. You never thought an odd number of polyloops would be the issue? Well, you think about it, right? You can't really subdivide an odd number of polyloops. It has to be even, right? Like if you have 3 lines going down, and if you have 2 going across, you can't subdivide that. You can't, because there isn't like 0.5 of an edge loop. They have to be even. But if you have 3 going down and 3 across, you can subdivide that into like a grid of 9 quads, right? Yeah. Right? No, wait. My math might be off there, but the thing about odd number of loops is true, I think. Yeah, 3 across, 3 down. Yeah, you can... That would be... That would subdivide, if you reconstructed that, that would be 1 down, 1 across. No, that'd be... I was right the first time. Right? Maybe you can't subdivide, maybe you can't reconstruct 3 across, 3 down. If you subdivide that, that'd be, well, that'd be 6 down, 6 across. Yeah. I'm spending too much time thinking about it. Yes. Might be too many polys, actually. Let's refine. That would have been awful. I would have been stuck there trying to explain it and getting the math wrong for like 20 minutes. Let's not do that. Oh, okay, that's not promising. Four, five. One, two, three, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, and 5.
No, but all the evidence you found suggests he's down here somewhere. Let's go see what the miners can tell us. But be ready for anything. This place has ambush written all over it.
My middle name is Ready. Ready for anything. That's what they called me back in my school. When Illidan said during the Burning Crusade expansion for World of Warcraft, when he said you are not prepared, I was prepared.
Let's split up. Take a look around. Ask some questions. If the assassin passed through that ramshackle town, maybe someone saw him. Call out if you run into trouble, but don't make a move until we're all back together.
I can take on the assassin myself. I don't need other people. It'll be like Spy versus Spy. Have any of you guys seen like the Spy X Spy series? It's a blast to the past. So it would be like that. It'll be like Spy X Spy. Because we're both vampire assassins.
We can cover more ground that way, and lone travelers are less conspicuous than a large group. Plus, if one of us gets into trouble, the others can come to the rescue. Just stay close to the town. We don't want to become totally separated down here.
I'm gonna put areas like Blackreach. You know, like the vampires for Project Nova? They're gonna live in places like this, like Blackreach. It's gonna be like their natural environment.
My research into Skyrim included the legends of Blackreach, of course. I never expected to see it. It's massive. That letter you found in the assassin's hideout. It mentioned a mining consortium in the darkness below. Could this be the place? Right. If the assassin is part of a vampire clan working with the Coven,
Alright, take care, Don.
in this land of constant night.
Thanks for dropping in.
My guess is that most of the miners have no idea what they've gotten themselves into.
Have a good one as well. Moist in dark places? Yes, Barthena. Like a chocolate cake. Moist in dark. Or like a butthole. Same thing.
You and Lyra should. It's our best lead for finding the assassin. But if the miners have even an inkling of vampire activity down here, my presence might confuse the issue. I'm sure I can find something to do while you investigate the town. I'll keep out of sight and check the surrounding area while you and Lyris investigate the town. Meet me on the far side of town when you're finished, and we'll compare notes.
Oh my god.
Most of the legends are superstitious nonsense. It was once supposedly ruled by the dwarves, though. If that's true, we'll see their ruins. There are also a lot of tales about monsters. Pale, feral humanoids, giant insects. Be on your guard.
You've done it! What an exciting case! I simply must write down this new development.
Focus on the task at hand. There will be time for that later. Did you hear some cultists found an old Daedric shrine in Fungal Grotto?
Go bother someone else, Hawker. If I don't
Orc.
finish this by the end of my shift, the overseer...
What did she call me? She called me a whore? That's so rude. You can't just call someone a horker in these days. It's 2026. She needs to go to DEI training.
What do I look like? The town crier? If the overseer wanted us to be observant, he wouldn't have blindfolded us when he brought us here.
Alright, finally. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, we're done with this. Just smooth this out. And I kind of want to go to sleep actually. Or just like chill or whatever. It's 1 a.m. on a Monday. So, yeah. We got a decent amount of work done. I've been chipping away at this off stream, of course, as usual. Ooh, I might get some big issues here. It's this close together, but hopefully there's nothing crazy. Oh wait, actually these aren't even going to be baked. Wait, what? Did the game just crash? What was that? Why did I get a notification? Oh, never mind. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's that for this stream. I heard there's like a new mall series. I might watch that and spend some time with my dogs or something, and then go to sleep after. Take care, guys. It's been great. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you, absolutely plasmatic. Bye, Barth and Nell. Bye, anyone else who's lurking. Zakaria, if you're still around. Bye-bye. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. The wave. Bye-bye.